Let's decorate a house for one of Babette from Arcane's employees in Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm making an Arcane-inspired island, and I picked Shino to be someone who lives in the Undercity and works for Babette. Shino lives in the slums, near the Eye of Zon. I wanted her house to look run down on the outside, but still cozy, has kind of a witchy vibe. I wanted the interior to feel sultry. I knew I wanted at least one of the walls to be the heavy curtain wall from the get-go. I wanted things to feel rich and have lots of reds, but also didn't want Shino to seem too wealthy. I added plants simply because they make every build cuter and better. Not sure if I could actually see Shino watering them. Maybe they're fake. A bed was essential in a build like this. I wanted something that gave chaise lounge, and the cool bed was the closest thing I could find. Ideally, the metal finishing on it would have been gold, but that wasn't an option, so we made do. I gave her a sewing machine because I like to think of her sewing her own extravagant costumes. I really like the small red circle rug, but I wish I had it in a larger size. I gave her a fireplace and a tea table. It felt important that she had a comfortable place to entertain. I also like to think of her chilling in a robe, sipping tea by the fire and reading magazines. I added a vanity for her to get ready at. I feel like she'd be spending a lot of time there. I considered having a red and green theme in here, but ended up deciding that felt too homey and not sexy enough. I liked all the items I'd put down, but felt like the room layout wasn't working, so I decided to shift everything to the left to center it, and I'm really glad I did that. Everything feels so much more balanced now. I wanted to include a little janky kitchen to make the place feel more grounded in reality. Everything was looking too luxurious. Specifically, the sloppy sink was the item I really wanted to add. It makes the room feel like more of a set, which is accurate. I ended up having second thoughts about the vanity because things were feeling a bit crowded. Felt like with the sewing machine, dresser, mirror, and clothing rack, there was getting ready stuff all around the room. I added a cheeky red phone to hint towards Shino's line of work. Had to add a photo of fellow girl boss / inspiration, Tiffany, love her. It was like adding a wall clock to builds, but there wasn't a great option. The options were either too fancy, in the wrong colorway, or had the wrong vibe. I made the lighting a little more vivid and flirty. I hate to have undecorated walls, so I added as much as I could without making things feel too cluttered. What do you think? Could someone who works for Babette live here? Let me know.